What would you do
with 1.2?
1.2.
1.2.
1.2.
With 1.2.
$1.2 million.
You could create business development grants for 24 Black and minority businesses.
You could invest in the Community Land Trust to provide 24 units of affordable housing to families.
You could provide farm shares of food and fresh veggies to 2,000 families a year.
You could provide summer jobs to over 300 teenagers in Broome County.
I would give it to 500 families so that they would not have to worry about homelessness through this pandemic. Wouldn't you?
You could expand Vine's community gardens to 120 additional neighborhoods to provide fresh fruit and vegetables to struggling families.
You could fund a Reentry Program, providing services for over 300 people returning home from Broome County Jail.
What would you do with $1.2 million? What really makes our community safe? That's a question we keep asking. In the past 6 years, Binghamton has added 12 additional police officers, costing $1.2 million. Does that really make us safer? We went out and asked the community, how would they and what would they do with $1.2 million to make our community safer and healthier? What would you do with $1.2 million?
Also, I would help families to not worry about food. That's what I would do with $1.2 million.
You could provide internet access and tablets to 2,400 students during the pandemic.
You could hire and train non-police specialists to show up to domestic, sexual assault, and mental health situations.
You could increase community mental health and substance use counselors.
You could fund a city youth center for our children.
You could provide summer jobs to over 300 teenagers in Broome County.
I would give it
You
to
could fund a
families.
city youth center
Increase
for our
community
children.
mental health
Create
services.
business development grants. What would you do
With 1.2?
1.2.
1.2.
1.2.
With 1.2.
$1.2 million.